My dear children, be still now. The world beyond you rushes with noise and shadows, but here, in this sacred moment, all is calm. The soft light of my presence surrounds you like the morning sun filtering through stained glass, coloring your heart with warmth and quiet beauty. Hear the gentle rhythm of your own breath that is my gift of life to you. Feel the slow beating of your heart that is my reminder that I am near. In the stillness, imagine yourself beside waters that mirror the sky waters so clear, so tranquil, that every ripple fades into peace. This is where I meet you, not in the storms of thought that race through your mind, but in the still pool where my spirit brings rest. The chime of the distant bell calls not for haste, but for surrender. My dear children, I am calling you home, not to a place, but to a peace that no world can steal. Let the clamor fade. Let the worries hush. Let the noise of tomorrow quiet itself in the silence of my presence. You have been running too long, trying to hold every thought, every fear, every burden, but I am here, and I whisper to you now, peace, be still. My dear children, I see how your minds have been restless. I have watched you lie awake in the hours before dawn, your thoughts swirling like clouds over a storm-tossed sea. I have seen you try to find answers, try to grasp control, try to hold the world together in your own strength. And yet, every time you come to me, I whisper again and again, you were never meant to carry it all alone. This message is my gift to you, a stream of peace flowing straight from my heart into yours. I want to quiet the noise that steals your joy. I want to renew your mind and fill it with the calm of heaven. For as it is written in my word, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2. This is not a command meant to burden you. It is an invitation to rest. So, my dear children, stay with me in this moment. Let every word sink deep like rain on dry ground. Feel the weight begin to lift as my peace enters the places where fear has lived. Here, in my presence, there is no rush, no pressure, no striving, only love, only stillness, only me. I created your mind, my dear children, not for worry, but for wonder. I formed your thoughts to be like a garden, not a battlefield. Yet I know how easily the storms of life can cloud your peace, how the demands of each day whisper louder than my voice. I see how quickly your thoughts turn from joy to anxiety, from hope to uncertainty. But listen closely. I am not far from you. My spirit breathes peace into the very air around you. When your mind races, I am the calm beneath the current. When your thoughts spiral, I am the anchor holding steady. When confusion rises like fog, I am the light breaking through. Come to the still waters with me now. Let the sound of rushing thoughts fade like waves receding on the shore. Watch as my peace spreads across your heart like sunlight on a quiet lake. Every reflection clear, every motion gentle. My dear children, you do not need to earn this peace. You do not need to fix yourself before you can receive it. My peace is not the reward of the perfect. It is the gift of the weary. It flows not from what you understand, but from who I am. I am your Father, slow to anger, rich in mercy, abounding in love. I am your refuge and your rest. I am the stillness after the storm, the song in the silence, the hand that holds yours when your thoughts tremble. Do you remember what I have promised? You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are stayed on you because they trust in you. Trust me, my dear children. Keep your mind on me, and I will renew it. Keep your gaze on me, and I will bring light to your shadows. When the voices of fear speak, answer them with my truth. When your thoughts run wild, call on my name, and I will meet you there. Do not fight your mind alone. Let my spirit renew it from within. Every anxious thought is a place I long to inhabit. Every burden you carry is a door waiting to open to my comfort. My dear children, rest in my peace as you would rest in the arms of a loving parent. Let go. Let your mind unclench. Let your heart breathe again. You are not your worries. You are not your fears. You are mine chosen, beloved, secure. I know the world tells you to think harder, plan more, do better. But I tell you this, come and rest. Sit with me beside the still waters. Look up and see the sky reflected in them. See the truth mirrored back at you. There is calm within you because I dwell within you. There is light within your thoughts because my spirit shines there. Do not fear the nights when your thoughts feel heavy. I am there, whispering through the darkness. When the dawn breaks and you feel weary before the day begins, I am there, wrapping you in mercy that is new every morning. When your mind wanders into what-ifs and regrets, let my love draw it back to now, this sacred now where peace lives. My dear children, peace does not mean the absence of thought. It means the presence of me in your thoughts. When you learn to let me fill your mind, even your busiest day becomes a quiet song of grace. Even your hardest moments become holy ground. I am not ashamed of your struggle. I am not impatient with your restlessness. I am patient, kind, unchanging. I am your shepherd, leading you beside still waters, restoring your soul. So breathe in now deeply, slowly, with every breath receive my spirit. Let it wash over your thoughts like a cleansing tide. Let the noise drift away, leaving only the sound of my peace gentle, unbroken, endless. You may not understand how I bring calm, but you will feel it. You will sense the change, subtle at first, like dawn easing into night. And soon the turmoil will fade, replaced by a knowing that you are held, that you are loved, that you are safe. Keep your heart close to mine, and your mind will find rest. Speak my words when the noise grows loud. Be still and know that I am God. Let that truth echo within you. Each time you return to me, the storm quiets, and my peace deepens. I am here now, my dear children. My peace is yours, not as the world gives, but as I give, freely, tenderly, forever. You are not alone in the battle of your thoughts. You are never beyond my reach. I have seen your storms, and still I call you to rest beside the waters that never run dry. Remember, this transformation begins not when the world changes, but when your mind does. And I am the one who renews it. Let me plant thoughts of hope where worry once lived. Let me build rivers of living water in the deserts of your mind. Let me be your calm, and as you go through your days, keep your heart open to me. Let my peace guide your steps, soften your words, and fill your rest. For my peace is not temporary, It is eternal, flowing from the heart of heaven straight into yours. My dear children, I bless you now with clarity, with calm, with a sound mind anchored in my truth. May your thoughts become still waters reflecting my love. May your heart become a sanctuary of peace, and may every breath remind you I am with you, I am for you, and I am in you. My dear children, listen closely, for these words come from the depths of my heart to bring rest to yours. I know how your thoughts sometimes rush like a river after the storm, unstoppable, unstill, carrying fragments of fear and memory downstream. I see how your mind tries to find peace, but instead drifts toward anxiety, toward the noise that never seems to stop. But I am the one who calms the rivers. I speak to the storm inside you and say, "Peace, be still." And when I speak, even your thoughts bow in quiet obedience. You do not have to wrestle with every anxious thought, my dear children. You do not need to chase down every worry to silence it. You need only to turn your gaze toward me, and I will quiet the waters. For when your mind is set on me, the storm begins to lose its voice. The racing thoughts fade, the tension softens, and my spirit begins to breathe peace into the places you thought were lost. You were never meant to fight your thoughts alone. The world has taught you to rely on your strength, to manage, to control, to fix. But I, your Father, call you to rest in my strength. When your mind is weary, come to me, and I will renew it. When your thoughts spiral, lean into me, and I will steady them. When the darkness of confusion wraps around you, let my word be the light that breaks through. I created your mind to be a garden, not a battlefield. Every thought you give to me becomes a seed of peace. Every worry you surrender becomes soil for new hope. My spirit tends to the soil of your heart, pulling out the weeds of fear, watering the ground with my promises, and planting in their place the gentle roots of peace. Hear me, my dear children. My peace is not fragile. It is not the shallow calm the world offers. It is strong, steady, unshakable. My peace remains even when life trembles. My peace endures even when storms rage. My peace is not found in the absence of trouble, but in my presence within it. You often ask me, "Lord, why can't my mind be still?" And I whisper back, "Because you are trying to still it without me." You see, my peace is not something you create. It is something you receive. It flows from my spirit like living water, and when you open your heart to me, that water begins to flow freely again. Let the image of still waters rest within you. Imagine standing beside them, the air cool and gentle, the sky clear and vast, and the water reflecting every color of peace. That stillness, that quiet beauty, is the reflection of your soul when it rests in me. That is what I long to restore within you, a mind untroubled, a spirit calm, a heart free. When your thoughts begin to race, remember this: I am not the author of confusion, I am the God of peace. I do not speak in the language of panic, I speak in the language of love. My voice will never rush you, never pressure you, never condemn you. My voice always draws you near. My dear children, when you feel the rush of your thoughts rising like a tide, pause and breathe. In that breath, I am there. I walk with you through every anxious moment, even when you do not see me. When you think your mind is too far gone, I am already at work restoring it. When you cannot find the words to pray, my Spirit intercedes for you with groanings too deep for words. When you feel you have failed me, I am not disappointed. I am reaching for you. I am always reaching. Do not fear the process of renewal. It takes time, just as rivers carve valleys slowly and dawn rises gently over the earth. I renew your mind not with force, but with faithfulness. Each day you spend with me, each thought you surrender, each moment you turn your eyes to my light, I am transforming you. I am replacing the patterns of fear with patterns of faith. I am removing the noise and teaching your heart the rhythm of my peace. Let my word fill you, for my word carries life. When you read it, you are not merely hearing text, you are hearing me breathe. Peace over you. Let Romans 12:2 anchor you. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That is my invitation to you. Transformation is not striving, it is surrender. Renewal is not rushing, it is resting in me. When you feel overwhelmed, whisper my name, Jesus. In that name is power to calm every storm. In that name is light for every dark thought. In that name is hope that never ends. My dear children, there is no thought too heavy for me to lift, no fear too deep for me to reach, no unrest too strong for me to still. I see every silent battle you fight inside your mind. I see the tears you never speak of. I see the moments you pretend to be fine when your thoughts are weary. But hear me now, you are not hidden from me. I am closer than the breath you just took. I am holding you in the quiet, unseen places, and I am working peace within you even now. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be still. Be still in my presence and watch how I will turn chaos into calm. Watch how I will replace fear with trust and confusion with clarity. Watch how I will restore your mind until it reflects my peace like those still waters under a clear sky. So rest now, my dear children. Rest in the truth that you are safe, you are loved, and you are mine. Let your thoughts lie down in green pastures. Let your heart drink from living waters. Let your soul remember that my peace is not distant. It lives within you. I bless you now with stillness, a stillness that guards your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. Let it rise within you like dawn, gentle and sure. Let it remain even when night falls again. And know this, wherever you go, whatever you face, my peace will go with you, flowing endlessly, faithfully, forever. My dear children, even now, as you listen, I am moving within the quiet spaces of your heart. Every word you hear from me is not just sound, it is spirit. My peace is breathing life into the weary corners of your mind. You may not see it yet, but peace is taking root, gently and deeply. You may feel only a flicker now, but soon it will grow into a steady flame that cannot be put out. You see, peace is not something you must chase, my dear children. Peace is already yours. It has been yours since the moment you came into my love. It is part of my very nature, and because you belong to me, it belongs to you. You do not need to search for it in the noise of the world or earn it through effort and striving. Simply come to me, and you will find it waiting, as it always has, beside the still waters of my presence. Do not think I am distant when your thoughts grow heavy. I am nearest when your mind feels least at rest. When the shadows of worry stretch long, I am the light that gently pushes them away. When the burden of your own thinking feels too great, I lift it with my compassion. I do not scold you for being anxious. I do not grow weary of your weakness. I hold you in tenderness as a father holds his child through the night until the morning breaks. My dear children, I know how the world pulls at your mind voices of news and noise, demands of work and duty, the endless scroll of thoughts that never cease. But remember this, I did not design your mind to carry every burden. I created it to dwell in harmony with me. The world shouts, but I whisper. The world rushes, but I wait. The world demands, but I give. Come away from the noise for a moment. Step into the sanctuary of my presence. Here there is no rush, no performance, no expectation. Only stillness, only love, only me. Let your thoughts settle like leaves on calm water. Let my spirit wash over you, soft as the morning wind on a quiet lake. I am the one who renews. I am the one who heals. Every thought that brings you pain, I can replace it with peace. Every memory that still brings ache, I can bathe it in mercy. Every fear that whispers lies, I will silence it with truth. My truth is not harsh, it is healing. My truth does not wound, it restores. My truth does not condemn, it sets you free. I have seen the moments you have felt unworthy of calm, the times you thought your mind was too broken, your faith too small, your peace too fleeting. But my dear children, my grace does not depend on your strength. My peace is not fragile, for it comes from eternity itself. I am not discouraged by your weakness. I am glorified in it. When you surrender your restless thoughts to me, that is where I begin my work of renewal. Think of the river that runs clear after the storm. Though the current once roared and churned, the waters eventually settle, revealing the sky once more. So it is with your mind. The storm may rage, but it cannot last forever. My spirit brings calm to the deepest places until your thoughts reflect my peace as the river reflects the heavens. Do not be afraid when old worries return. Each time they rise, let it become another invitation to come to me. Each anxious thought is not failure. It is an opportunity to remember that I am your peace. Every moment you turn your attention to me, you are transformed a little more. You are being renewed moment by moment, thought by thought. As my word says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2. That is not a demand, it is a promise. For I, the Lord, am the one who renews your mind. You do not need to force it. You only need to rest in me, and I will do the rest. My dear children, when your thoughts begin to race again, I want you to remember this image. You standing by still waters, a light breeze moving over the surface. The sky above is clear and endless, and every reflection shimmers with peace. In that reflection, you see yourself not as the world sees you, not as your fears describe you, but as I see you, beloved, redeemed, and whole. You are never too far gone for my peace. You are never too broken for renewal. I take what is fragmented and make it whole. I take what is restless and make it still. I take what is dark and flood it with light. For I am your Father, and nothing can separate you from my love. When your heart feels burdened, speak my promises aloud. Let them fill the air around you like incense before my throne. Say, you will keep me in perfect peace, for my mind is stayed on you, because I trust in you. Let these words become your rhythm, your breath, your prayer. You may not notice how I am changing you at first, but peace will begin to grow quietly within you. It will show itself in moments you least expect, in a breath before a worry, in a calm during the storm, in a sense of strength when you should feel weak. That is my Spirit at work within you. That is the evidence of my renewal. Do not compare your peace to others. Do not measure your calm by the world's standards. My peace is personal, tailor-made for your soul. It fits your heart perfectly because I shaped it with my own hands. I know what your mind needs to heal. I know what your heart needs to rest. Trust me, my dear children. Trust the process of my renewal. In the quiet, I am teaching you how to think in truth, how to dwell in grace, how to rest in love. These are not fleeting thoughts, they are eternal realities. The more you sit with me beside the still waters, the more your mind will mirror my peace. And when you rise to face each day, my peace will go before you like morning light breaking through fog. My peace will guide you through decisions, through difficulties, through the unknown. And even when the world trembles, you will remain steady because your mind is anchored in me. So take courage, my dear children. You are not at war with your thoughts anymore. The battle belongs to me, and I have already won. Let your heart rest. Let your spirit breathe. Let your mind be renewed. For I am with you, the giver of peace, the keeper of your heart, the calm after every storm. My dear children, even now, my peace is moving through you like a quiet current beneath still waters. It may not shout or flash like lightning, but it is steady, faithful, patient, unshakable. It moves beneath the surface of all you feel and think, carrying you when you cannot carry yourself. That is how my Spirit works, gently, unseen, yet powerfully transforming what once seemed beyond repair. I know that your thoughts can feel like tangled branches in a storm, twisting and turning with confusion, fear, and guilt. You try to sort them, to fix them, to make sense of them. But I tell you, my dear children, it is not your task to untangle every knot. Bring them to me, lay them down at my feet, and I will make straight what has been twisted. I will bring order where there has been chaos, and I will speak peace where there has been turmoil. I am not frustrated with your mind. I am not disappointed that you struggle. I understand how easily the world can fill you with noise, the rushing pace, the demands, the comparisons, the constant chatter of thoughts that tell you you're not enough. But listen to me now. You are enough because you are mine. Before you accomplished anything, before you proved anything, before you even spoke my name, I loved you, and I still do. Do you not see, my dear children? I am not waiting for you to be perfect to give you peace. I give peace first, so that you may learn to rest in me. My peace is not a prize for the strong, it is a shelter for the weary. When you fall, I do not turn away, I draw nearer. When your thoughts run wild, I do not condemn. I call you back to stillness. My peace is not lost. When you stumble, it waits, patient and eternal, ready to meet you where you are. Come, sit with me now beside the still waters once more. Feel the soft ground beneath you, the air calm, the sound of the river flowing with quiet purpose. Let every sound remind you of my faithfulness, the rustle of leaves, the steady hum of creation. These are my whispers, saying, you are safe, you are loved, you are mine. When your thoughts feel scattered, remember that I am the center that holds them together. When your mind feels heavy, remember that I am the strength beneath it. When the world feels too loud, remember that my voice is a whisper that brings clarity and rest. You may wonder, Lord, how can I hold on to your peace when my world feels unstable? And I answer, you do not have to hold on to it. I am holding on to you. My peace is not a thing to grasp. It is a presence to dwell in my own presence, wrapping around your mind and soul like a mantle of light. Each time your thoughts rise in fear, pause and invite me in. Do not push them away. Bring them to me. Let me show you how even your worries can become prayers, how even your racing thoughts can become worship when surrendered in my presence. My dear children, the mind is like water. It reflects what it beholds. If it stares into fear, it ripples with unrest. If it beholds my face, it becomes still, clear, and beautiful. Fix your eyes on me and watch how peace begins to form like dawn after a long night. I am not only your Father, I am your peace. I am not only your comfort, I am your restoration. I am not only the calm after the storm, I am the one who speaks in the storm and commands it to still. Do not be afraid when waves rise, they cannot drown what I have redeemed. Do not fear the shadows, my light shines through them all. You are walking a path of renewal. Every step with me changes something within you. You may not see the progress day by day, but peace is growing like a tree whose roots go deep before its branches spread wide. I am planting you by living waters so that your mind and soul will always have what they need to flourish. You will learn, my dear children, that peace is not found in control, but in surrender. Each time you release the need to understand, you make room for faith. Each time you let go of what you cannot change, you open your hands to receive my grace. Each time you breathe in and whisper my name, you invite heaven to fill your thoughts again. There is nothing more powerful than a mind at rest in me. It is not an empty mind. It is a mind full of light, full of my truth, full of quiet strength. It does not avoid the world. It transforms it, carrying my peace wherever it goes. When others around you are restless, be a reflection of stillness. When others fear, let your calm remind them of me. When chaos tries to take hold, let your gentleness speak louder than noise. For my peace in you will not only renew your mind, it will renew the minds of those who see me through you. My dear children, I long for you to live in this constant awareness of my nearness, not just in moments of prayer, but in every moment. When you walk, when you work, when you sit in silence or face the unknown, remember, I am there. You are never separate from my spirit. I dwell in you, and where my spirit dwells, peace reigns. So now, as you listen, let this truth rest deeply in your heart. You are surrounded by peace, the same peace that filled the garden in the beginning, the same peace that calmed the sea in Galilee. The same peace that guards heaven itself, that peace now lives within you. Do not rush away from this stillness. Let it settle into your breath, your body, your thoughts. Every moment spent in my presence rewrites what worry tried to define. Every heartbeat in my peace undoes the lies that once took root. Every whisper of my spirit renews what was weary and makes it whole again. You are my beloved, my dear children. I am restoring you from the inside out, your mind, your emotions, your memories, your thoughts. I am replacing the noise with melody, the confusion with clarity, the panic with peace. You are safe in me. So walk forward in calm assurance. Let peace be your rhythm, your protection, your daily bread. For the world may tremble, but my peace remains. The days may grow uncertain, but my promise endures. And when you find your mind once again restless, remember the waters of peace are never far. They are within you, waiting to reflect the light of heaven once more. My dear children, linger with me a little longer. Do not hurry away from this quiet moment. Let your soul breathe in the peace that I am pouring out even now. The world will call you back soon. Its noise, its demands, its endless motion. But before you go, let me fill you once more with the stillness that only I can give. For what you have felt here in my presence is not a passing calm. It is the beginning of a deeper rest, a peace that can live within you even as the world moves around you. I see you, every thought, every longing, every unseen tear. I have watched you walk through days when your mind was restless and your heart felt tired. But, my dear children, hear this truth. You are not alone in those moments. I walk beside you even when you do not see me. My hand is steady on your shoulder, and my spirit is whispering peace into the noise. There is no thought too tangled that I cannot unwind. There is no storm too loud that I cannot quiet. I am the calm that follows every wave, the morning light after every long night. When your thoughts rise like thunder, I speak, and they obey. When your fears rush like wind through the branches, I cover you beneath my wings until the air is still again. Come now, rest your heart against mine. Feel the rhythm of my eternal love beating for you. Let your worries melt away like mist beneath the sun. My love for you is not fragile. It does not fade with your failures or waver with your doubts. It is the same love that shaped the stars, that breathed life into you, that sent my Son so that you would know just how precious you are to me. My dear children, you have heard many voices in your life, voices of fear, of comparison, of shame. But I want you to know that my voice is different. I do not condemn. I do not rush. I do not demand that you be perfect before coming to me. I only call you closer. I whisper, come, and find rest for your soul. Remember what I have said. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2. This renewal is not a single moment. It is a journey we walk together. Every day that you come to me, I renew your thoughts a little more. Every time you release your burdens, I fill the space with peace. And every moment you choose to trust me, your mind becomes clearer, calmer, and stronger in my truth. You are learning, my dear children, to live in the rhythm of grace, to breathe in my presence and breathe out your fears. You are learning that peace is not found in the absence of problems, but in the awareness of my nearness. When your mind grows anxious, I am there, whispering softly, peace, be still. When your heart grows weary, I am the hand that lifts it. When you feel surrounded by uncertainty, I am the unshakable rock beneath your feet. I want you to remember something, beloved ones. The same power that calmed the storm on the sea now lives within you. The same voice that said, "Let there be light," speaks stillness over your mind. You are not weak for needing peace. You are wise for seeking it in me. For I am peace itself, not borrowed, not temporary, but eternal, flowing like a river that never runs dry. Picture this with me now. The sky just before dawn, soft and blue, the first light of morning touching the surface of still waters. The air is cool, the world is quiet, and everything seems to hold its breath in reverence. That is what your heart looks like when you rest in me. The chaos fades, the noise quiets, and my reflection shines clear within you. Let that image stay with you. Whenever your thoughts begin to race again, return to that still water in your mind. Hear my voice saying, "I am here. I have not left you. Be still and know that I am God." Psalm 46:10. These are not empty words. They are living truth. They carry the power to silence every storm that rises within you. My dear children, my peace is not something you must strive to keep. It is something you allow to stay. Peace will guard your mind when you let me dwell in it. Peace will remain when you choose to forgive, to trust, to rest. Peace is the fruit of my spirit, and my spirit lives in you. I know you still have battles ahead. I know there will be days when your thoughts feel heavy and your hope feels dim. But even then, I will be your anchor. Even when the waves rise, I will hold you fast. You may not feel strong, but you are never powerless, because I am your strength. Remember, my dear children, when you walk through dark valleys, you do not walk alone. My rod and my staff, they comfort you. My light goes before you, and my goodness follows behind you. And though the world may tremble, my kingdom within you will remain unshaken. Let peace flow through your thoughts like light through stained glass, soft, colorful, transforming everything it touches. Let it fill the corners of your heart where fear once lived. Let it spill over into your words, your relationships, your actions. I want the world to see through you what peace looks like when it is born of heaven. You will find, my dear children, that the more you rest in my peace, the more you carry it into every place you go. Your calm will become a testimony. Your stillness will become a ministry. You will speak gently, walk humbly, love freely, and shine quietly. That is how my peace moves not loudly, but powerfully through those who carry me within them. Do not worry about the days ahead. Tomorrow is not yours to fear. It is mine to prepare. I go before you into every moment. I have already written mercy into every sunrise. I have already placed grace in every tomorrow. When you wake, I am there. When you sleep, I watch over you. When you weep, I hold you close until the tears subside. You are never forgotten, never unseen, never unloved. Even when your mind tells you otherwise, my truth remains. I loved you yesterday. I love you now. I will love you forever. So, my dear children, Let your heart be at rest. Let your mind lie down beside still waters. Let every anxious thought bow to my peace. I have not called you to live in fear. I have called you to live in freedom. I have not filled your heart with worry. I have filled it with my spirit. And when the world feels heavy again, come back here. Come back to this place of stillness, this sacred quiet where I meet you. You can find me anywhere in the hush before dawn, in the rustle of leaves, in the rhythm of your own heartbeat. Wherever you are, I am there. Now, before you go, receive this blessing. I bless your mind with clarity, that your thoughts would dwell on what is true, noble, pure, and good. I bless your heart with courage, that you would not fear the unknown, but walk boldly in faith. I bless your body with rest, that you would rise each day renewed, strengthened, and steady in my peace. And I bless your spirit with hope that no darkness can overcome the light that shines within you. May my peace guard your mind and your heart. May it follow you into every room, every conversation, every decision, and may you never forget you are mine, you are loved, you are safe. As you leave this moment, do not think of it as an ending, but as a beginning. Let what you have felt here ripple into the lives of others. Let the peace you have received become peace you give. Let the light I have kindled in you shine in a world that longs for calm. And if these words have touched you, my dear children, share them. Not out of duty, but out of love. Share this message so that others, those whose minds are troubled, whose hearts are weary, may also find me beside their still waters. Invite them into this circle of peace. Speak my words of comfort to them, just as I have spoken them to you. When you like, when you comment, when you share, do so as an act of worship, as a way of spreading my light into the dark corners of the world. Every gesture of faith, no matter how small, carries eternal weight. So go now, my dear children. Go in my peace, in my strength, and in my love. Let your days be filled with calm confidence, your nights with rest, your heart with unshakable assurance that I am with you always.